time for backstory, I think.
And stuff.
Yeah, and stuff. Welcome back, everyone, to Owl Stretching Time. Hello. So, we're in the end game, people, or at least the end of this season, anyway. It's the part 1 of what I assume is a 2-part finale. And we're finally gonna meet the Emperor. Emperor Bellows, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, Emperor Bellows at long last, and we're gonna see just what the heck's going on here, and maybe find out about Ida, her past, about her curse and everything, and see what happens to Luce during all this, because I feel like things are gonna get intense from here on out. Any predictions you want to share?
I say we finally find out what the Emperor's deal is, because that's something that we've been waiting for. We've been wanting to know the entire season. Like, what, we hear about the Emperor. We never actually seen the Emperor. Like, what his whole deal is. Like, what is his deal with Ida? Is Lilith saying something that is hiding something we don't know? Mm-hmm. Like, all the stuff is we're finally going to find out why the Emperor wants Ida so badly. Mm-hmm. Hopefully. Maybe not in this episode, but by the finale, we will know. Mm-hmm. So we will get something.
You watch, it'll be like Emperor Palpatine situation, wants her to be his new apprentice or something. I don't know. For some reason, I have that vibe going, with like Lilith always trying to go after her, be like, join me, and together we'll rule the Emperor's coven or something.
But she does have a curse, though. She has that curse, and maybe the Emperor wants to use her curse as like some sort of like weapon or something, like to weaponize her curse in a way.
Yeah, that would make sense. Or he just did it just to give her incentive to join him. Like, oh yeah, I can break your curse, but then you gotta do what I say. Either or. We know something bad's gonna happen, so let's get this started, shall we? Let's watch Agony of a Witch.
Meanwhile, in Mordor.
Yo! Yo! Ooh, that's a nice stained glass window.
I haven't forgotten what you've promised me. Today we capture Ida. Once and for all.
She wasn't lying about not being alone.
Yeah.
I wonder what that giant claw was. What if it's the Boiling Isles themselves?
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe he defeated the giant and that's what became the island. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, maybe it's like there was some ancient monster and then this guy who became the Emperor defeated the monster, that kind of thing.
That makes sense.
Surround the house.
They're going to be invaded by the Court of Owls.
Nah. Oh, damn.
Sorry, Ida doesn't like trespassers, but I'm always here to make new friends.
Nah.
Said this before, and it's...
What
the heck?
Oh, so once again we're seeing Hootie at his,
Hootiest.
Yeah.
Said this before, and I'll say it again. Don't mess with Hootie.
Yeah. That tree barely hit her.
Magic Skitty. Hey, Skitty is witch's wool. It repels powerful spells.
I think I finally understand why the Emperor wants you so badly. He's got the hots for you, doesn't he?
No. Emperor Bellows wants to control all wild magic through his coven system. The only thing that can slow me down is my curse, and that hasn't bothered me for weeks.
Figures. Rap.
Timing!
It just came all of a sudden.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was like up with that? Ooh.
Ooh.
Flashback!
So why don't you just show me your face?
What's wrong with her face?
Whew. Oh, thanks for this.
What? Oh, God.
What happens if you use your magic up? Do you die?
No, geez, you're morbid.
Nah.
You just kind of sort of turn into the owl beast. Forever.
But,
There's the Luce I know.
aw.
Go on, do the parallel arm thing.
Nah.
Cookies too.
Aw.
It's time for school. So considerate. She deserves something nice. And I think I know what.
Ooh, magical cloak upgrade.
It was everywhere.
The rough housing was fun.
Damn, Hootie!
He beats him up and then he gives him a shitty tea party.
The Emperor demands your presence in the throne room. And There's a bird on your head. Ooh, you're in trouble. Field trip of a lifetime to the one, the only Emperor's Castle.
What a
Mom was
coincidence!
actually going to stay behind the healing cap, made from the magic of the Savage Ages. It is said to cure the deadliest diseases and heal any curse.
Yeah.
Light
you can't
bulb.
miss this.
All aboard, students.
Time for a heist.
A witchy
So much
heist.
for me, Ida.
Just me, or did Gus sound like he's going through puberty?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they're all technically teenagers, so.
It's bound to happen.
We can be taught. We can do things.
At least it's the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No roughhousing. Do not make me turn this carriage around.
Hey, Luce. What was that, Willow?
Way to write your plan down where anyone can find it.
Emperor Belos built it as a symbol of unity for doing magic all wrong. He taught us that the only way to respect what the Titan gave us is to join covenants. It's a shame Amity couldn't make it. She would love this trip. Shut up. Willow.
I thought she hurt her knee.
No offense to Ida, but the
She just said
Emperor's
legs.
a skilled witch that's... Some lucky few may even find their home here, in the mighty Emperor's Coven.
Salute to me.
Wow, some. You are the future of the Isles, and taught witches how to use magic properly. Our next stop is the Emperor's personal collection of relics. Oh, Luce, you'll like this.
It sounds like some colonialism bullshit.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Love me a properly ventilated castle.
These items are reminders of our great Emperor's overwhelming power. From the curious and mighty.
Does he have the piece of
To the
resistance?
very cunning. Oh, I could grow such beautiful things.
What about the Craggle?
Even.
The gauntlet's probably fake anyway.
We require members with elegance and grace.
Oh shit.
Let's all wish her luck. Good luck, Miss Lilith.
Thank you, students. Good luck with puberty.
Nice thing to say. Roll for stealth. Ooh.
Giant heart.
I assume this is in the middle of the Boiling Isles, which means it's in the middle of the Titan.
Emperor Belos.
Just a moment, Lilith.
What do I want to know?
For dry green eyes.
Wow.
Bring the Owl Lady to me by twilight. She'll join the Emperor's Coven. In return, I'll heal her little curse. But if you fail, you will be stripped of your rank and banished from my coven. You do know what happens to covenless witches, don't you?
Cake? I thought you were making cake. You thought I was knitting a cake? Anyway.
Everything is cake.
Yep.
Would you look at us two? Well, she always had a good heart, but was impatient. Always bit off more than she could chew.
Literally.
But despite all that, I think she's finally grown.
Please don't buy some boarding bus.
Huh?
Ooh, Gus, you clever boy.
Guys, you got me.
Told you not to
don't
draw your
understand.
plans
Ida
down.
has this purse, and it's zapping away her magic. You can't steal this hat, but you can borrow it. Hey, I wanted to
Borrow.
say that. We learned about Ida's curse from your notes. We're totally gonna help you.
Aw.
Thanks, guys. It's time for a heist.
Ice! Yes!
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
So this is Luce's 3, I guess. We'll work on it.
Those are true friends. They always help you steal shit.
That's a centaur?
All the weird stuff creatures that exist in this world, you're really surprised.
I mean, they were the way they were dressed, it looked
Right,
like they were a
right.
centaur.
Lord.
I can feel it. I can feel the magic flowing. Me too.
The knowledge, it flows through me.
It is neat.
You're always your best self.
Aww. Let's get one of those big baby arms.
And we can cure Ida and get this house. We need to go now.
Yeah, did you
You're
really?
not going anywhere.
Did you really think it wouldn't have a security system? Come on.
Stand back.
Even the trees walk in this movie.
She has no attachment, no friends.
Oh shit.
Why, if it isn't Vida's human pet, how perfect.
Son of a bitch.
Dun dun dun.
It's almost like Luke's going to the Emperor's castle was a bad thing.
It's almost like nothing could never possibly go wrong there.
Fun people, stay away. If you touch us, Ida will come after you so fast.
That's the plan.
Run, Luke.
It's 2 against 1, and you don't stand a chance against. That doesn't belong to you.
No. I needed that to heal your sister.
I spy with my little eyes something coming this way.
Loose.
Something as wicked this way
You're not
comes.
the only one who knows dark magic. Docking and load me in.
Oh boy. Oh, she mad.
Sister, I see that you got my invitation to a witch's duel.
Oh, we're getting more taste of that animation.
Oh, yeah.
This-
Yeah.
The shading and everything is so cool.
I know. So fluid.
This reminds me of the battle at the end of Order of the Phoenix. Abe, oh shit. Woo.
Stop hiding behind Loose, you coward. Tell me, is it the curse?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're down.
Maybe it is the curse, but then how pathetic are you that you can't best me at my worst?
Now you're playing with portals.
You always thought you were better than me, that I could never beat you in anything. I am better than you. Then why were you so easy to curse?
What?
I had suspected.
And I have the power to remove it, if you would just let me explain. That orb was for your protection.
Wow.
Ida, stop. You'll run out of magic.
It's my power, kid. And before you showed up, I spent my whole life wasting it.
Yeah, no.
Listen to me. I'm going away, and I don't know if I can bounce back this time. Watch over King. Remember to feed Hootie.
Please, no.
And Liz, thank you for being in my life.
Oh great, the symbiote took her over.
Ida.
Come along, sister. Now we can let the healing begin.
You monster!
Leave, human. Evelyn is finally with her family. Her real family. Go back to your world. This one is ours.
That sucks.
Oh, Luce, there you are.
Hi, Hootie.
The cake is me!
I was the turkey all along! End of part 1. Ooh, what do we have here? That's a bitchin' castle, though, you gotta admit.
Yeah.
It does look like frickin' Mordor, though. So I guess that rests in the chest cavity, the heart of the
Titan.
Looks like a stage for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, really. Like Shao Kahn's castle or
Even
something.
with the spikes at the bottom. Wow.
Well,
Well,
Wow.
that was part 1.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, now we know who cursed Ida.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh my god. So, okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around this then. So, Lilith's had the power to reverse her curse this entire time, and she just lied and said, "Oh no, the Emperor can do it, but only if you join his coven."
That was only to trick Ida into joining the coven.
I know that, but that's messed up. Like, what the hell? I mean, unless, she placed the curse and didn't know how to break it, but usually whoever cast the curse is usually the only one who can break it, so what the hell? Oh my god. Ugh. I'm still trying to process this.
It's gonna take a while. It is gonna take a while to process this because, well, we do have the finale that's next week, so we do have plenty of time for it to let it sink in and figure out, figure out where this is gonna go from here.
But it's so messed up. Cause I thought that Lilith was trying to help her and everything, but no, she's just trying to further her own ambition. It's so fucked up.
I still feel like we don't have the whole story.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw a part of that flashback.
This is only part 1. We still have part 2. We still have part 2 yet. I think that they're gonna delve. I mean, we got the big reveal, about how Lilith placed the curse on Ida, but we kind of don't know what her motivation was exactly per se. Because it could be maybe just doing it as per Emperor's orders to get her to join, but I don't know. Maybe there was. I feel like there's more to it than this.
Most likely, yeah, but it's just, dear God. It's I feel so fooled, because, I knew Lilith was technically a bad guy and everything, but at the same time, she still, gave Ida plenty of headway to, make her own decisions and, come to her of her own volition, but now it's revealed that, oh no, she intended all along to, make this, the final outcome is that they ultimately have to kidnap her and force her into the coven. It just, If I had to wager a guess, I think, since it showed that it happened when they were kids, maybe Ida did something that pissed her off, and in her anger, she cursed her, and then didn't realize the ramifications of it, and she couldn't reverse it, and then she goes to the Emperor, who makes that deal. It's oh yeah, I'll break your sister's curse as long as, the both of you join my coven. That's the only thing I can think of right now, but even so, that's fucked up.
Then again, the show has been dabbling that kind of that twisted, has its own twisted sense of humor from the very beginning of the season with all the little sight gags and stuff to this. It's not so. It's it starts off with some of the light background stuff before it gets into the more the heavier stuff later on.
Yeah, I figured as much. Again, I feel bad for Luce though. She's just trying to help, but I mean,
again, she keeps biting off more than she can chew.
Literally.
Yeah.
But I mean, I kind of saw where this was going from the beginning. I don't know why I didn't think of because in the mid-season finale, it was revealed that the potion wasn't working on her curse anymore. But then we didn't hear anything about it for several episodes, and I can't believe it didn't occur to us. I wonder what's going on with that.
It's oh, there it is.
Weird that it managed to outlast that long, because I thought she had to take 1 potion a day to get it under control. And they gave her how many potions just to get her back to normal at that point?
Several.
I know, and knowing Ida, how she always waits till the last minute, I'm surprised she had that many on hand. Any thoughts?
I think at the end, she's gonna wind up being able to control the curse.
Either control the curse.
She's going to basically. I think it's going to become a Professor Hulk situation where she gains control of it and uses it to her advantage.
Okay, because I was going to say maybe they got rid of the curse completely, but I kind of like your direction because it creates more writing opportunities.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I think it would be boring if they tried to
that is true.
Yeah. No, I think it would be much better for her character if she's able to, become in control of it.
She can turn into the
beast at will.
Beast at will.
That, or basically completely sort of mix the two together to become a new form.
I don't think they're gonna mix the two together. I think it's just gonna be more she could just snap in and out of being Owl Beast, whenever she wants.
Like she hulks out or something.
Yeah. No, because like you said, to Hulk out, she would lose control. No, I'm saying this would be something where
Like
she
when
is
Or she'll be like Venom, because they already showed like the symbiotic thing in her
symbiotic,
eyes.
yeah.
So like she could theoretically like, you know, just summon one of her limbs to like turn into like something. I mean, it's possible. Or she can like make it a separate being of herself, but they stay connected.
That could be also.
That's all yet to be determined.
Yeah. We finally got to see the Emperor at long last.
Mm-hmm.
I know that voice.
So
He
here.
sounded so familiar, but
I did look it up. He's like some famous British actor. I can't remember.
I figured as much by his judging by his
I
accent.
can't remember the name right now off the top of my head.
There's somebody's gonna tell us in the comments. I know that.
Yes.
Well, we know he's dealing with something himself. Maybe his own curse, given he had to use that potion in his eye holes.
You can't get anything in his eyes because the doctor said so.
And apparently
I
he
think-
needs, like, he's gathering, like, powerful witches
I
to
think
use them.
I think it has something to do with the Titan itself. Because I think like he's probably the one who ended up like controlling the Titan and has to do all these things to keep the Titan in check so he can. I think he's harvesting the power of the Titan for all the magic, so he can use all the magic and stuff. But he has to do like certain things in order to keep his power in check along with the Titan. So it's like it's a weird symbiotic relationship I think that he has with the Titan itself.
It's possible. For some reason, I think back to that Doctor Who episode, the one where it's the first episode where he's with Amy and they go on that giant whale that has a city on its back, and it's like they have to like sacrifice like one person like to it to like appease it or something. Cause like, but then it turns out that no, actually the whale was taken against its will or something, or you know, is being tortured against its will because they think it will like tear apart the city or something.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it does kind of sound like a lot like that episode.
But like the whole thing, the whole background with the Boiling Isles just reeks of colonialism. It's like, yeah, he came to this land full of wild people who didn't know how to do magic properly, but he showed them, and now everything is in order, and he destroys those who are still doing chaotic magic. It just reeks of that. I feel like he came along, imposed his own beliefs upon a system that probably had nothing wrong with it to begin with, and now, like, everybody's, like, brainwashed into that mentality, because we already saw that magic exists in a different form with Luce. You know, the whole alchemy drawing thing she does.
Yeah, that's another thing I think is going to wind up happening, too, is Luce is probably going to learn a new spell, or, you know, be able to, instead of having to constantly draw the symbols, she'll be able to, like, you know, at will command, something like
She's probably going to have one of those moments, you know, the superhero moments, where, like, something traumatic happens, and she unleashes her power and goes Super Saiyan or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's sort of along the lines of what I'm thinking, yeah.
Like, you know how, like, everyone uses, like, the circle spells to, like, cast spells? With her, because she uses symbols, she'll like use her hands to carve like the symbols. So it's kind of like I don't want to say like Doctor Strange, because Doctor Strange like has like but like she would use her hands to like carve the symbols, so that way she can use that to cast the spells instead of drawing it on paper.
Yeah.
So basically, what everybody else in the Boiling Isles is already doing.
Yeah, but they just do this.
Yeah.
They just do the circle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hers is like.
Because she has to draw the full symbol as opposed to them just doing the circle and then channeling their inner power.
So I think that's what's going to happen. She's going to be able to draw the symbols in the air instead of just doing what everyone else does with the circle, and be able to do it that way.
Yeah, that could happen. That could very well happen. Or also, like, you know, the power of friendship and everything, given that, you know...
Wrong show.
No, I mean...
It's not just My Little Pony. So many freaking shows doing this. Like, the power of friendship will bring them back from beyond.
I know, but I just had to say that.
Yeah, I mean, Amity is out of commission, but she might show up.
She might show up in part 2.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just going on the fact that, you know, that Luce, Willow, and Gus were able to bring the Owl House to life in that one episode. So that's gotta make a comeback in some form.
Well, yeah, we know Luce obviously has some form of inner magic within her. It just hasn't been brought out fully yet.
Right, no, I'm just saying it's probably going to manifest with, her, Gus, and Willow all together. Because they're probably all going to have to come in. And King. King's probably going to come in.
Yes.
Maybe he'll reveal his true form.
Giant
He'll go
demon-
full-on Demon
Full
King.
Demon King. Yes.
I'm still waiting for that. I know you keep saying he doesn't have a deal, but come on. He keeps calling himself the King of Demons. There's got to be something behind that title.
Well, I like to be proven wrong here, so
Fine.
sometimes I like to be wrong on this.
Actually, if they're able to make the house move and they're gonna, ambush the Emperor's
Hootie
castle,
come.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hootie back to life again, and Hootie kicks ass.
Don't mess with Hootie. We've been saying this since the beginning. Don't mess with Hootie.
I love how he just took them out with such minimal effort, and he's only a head attached to a very long neck. Like, even Lilith couldn't stand up to him. That just, wow.
Also, while Lilith has Albert, I think, that also raises another thing. They might get the Vampire Queen.
True. We haven't seen her yet, so...
So we're talking like a big, massive brawl with like all the people from the beginning of the season all of a sudden coming
Liz
back.
might
and
go
doing
around
stuff.
recruiting people and everything.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Whoever's willing to join her in freeing Ida. Granted, there probably won't be that many because this isn't a frickin' Emperor, but, whatever she can. And it would bring, the Bat Queen back, and maybe we find out something.
I think I heard something about, from the first episode, that one guard, that, cut off Ida's head.
Mm-hmm.
That I was hearing that he's supposed to be coming back, so maybe they'll go back to that prison, and maybe they'll arrange for a jailbreak.
Yeah, that could work, I suppose. I just had a thought, too, because, they keep referring to the Titan like it's still alive.
Well, you did see the heart beating.
Yeah, we saw the heart beating, and I'm just wondering now, in regards to Bat Queen, what if she's the Titan's totem?
Ooh! I did not consider that!
Because think about
makes
it.
sense.
Because think about it. She says he hasn't seen him for eons, and this happened well, actually, no. They said 50 years ago or something, right?
I forget. I have to rewatch that.
Still, eons could mean any number of years.
Yeah. So what if he didn't actually abandon her? What if he was taken down by the Emperor? Because we know the Titan himself has magic. Obviously, look at all the shit that goes on his body. But again, what if he in and of himself was like this giant creature, and then he got taken down? And what if they try to free him? Although that means everybody on the Boiling Isles is screwed.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have to see then, because we'll have to wait for part 2.
So, next week is Young Blood, Old Souls.
Where everyone gets the disease.
Not
Youngblood's disease.
no,
I'm kidding.
not that
Well, I mean, we did see Edelin's eyes go all black, so...
She did get the disease.
She got advanced Youngblood's disease.
so advanced that she also got demon eyes.
Great, we're going to be making Linkar references all throughout the next one. I just know it.
If there's an I am a man punch, you know that's going to happen.
Yes! I'm waiting for that now. Luz just punches the Emperor. I'm a man!
Oh, and
I'm a human!
She also has that cape that Eda made.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so that could come into play.
Yeah, definitely. So the Emperor might try to curse her, but it won't work. Ooh, yay.
Wait a minute. Cape, the hat, that wizard from the book series.
Azora.
Azora.
She'll
She has the hat,
finally become
the cape,
Azora.
so she'll become Azora. The staff.
The prophecy is complete.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're in for some excitement next week. I predict tears, though. I feel like something's going to happen. Somebody's going to go down. Well, we'll have to wait and see then. Till next time, everyone. And reminder, don't mess with Hootie. Do not mess with Hootie.